So give us a big thumbs up and
subscribe. What's so funny?
do that. Hey guys, it's Jen of All Trades. Today we are doing another hair video. Alrighty, so if you did not, first of all, already see, I recently just colored my hair pink. So if you didn't see it, I will have that linked probably at the end of the video and probably in the iCards right up there. So to get this started and to let you know, obviously, what's going on, I have my daughter Kelsey joining me again. She would like me to color her hair. So she wants pink and purple. So in order to do that, because she's got pretty brown hair as a base. So in order to really be able to show the color, as much as I don't want to, we're going to bleach her hair. But I'm not bleaching all the way up. We're just gonna do like an ombre. It may take 1 or 2 times. I am only using a 20 volume developer on her hair. It is virgin hair. She's never had it colored. Obviously, she's 9. So I'm just using the 20 and just kind of watch it and see how long it takes to lift and just as we go. So I plan on taking the ombre up to about here and we'll just kind of fade it in, and then when we go back over it with the color, which will be part 2 of this video series of coloring her hair, then you guys get to see the beautiful color that we put on afterwards. But for right now, we're gonna focus on the bleaching and the ombre part. So if you are curious to see how to bleach or do an ombre on a person's hair or on your own hair, keep watching. So let's go. So to get this started, we have our bleach. I have the Clairol BW2, and this is the dusting extra strength powder for bleaching. And then I'm using a 20 volume developer, as I just spoke about. And then of course you need a bowl for mixing and a brush. And then some gloves so you don't get it on your hands, because that would burn really bad. And then to get the mixing started, I started out with 2 scoops because, you know, I have the bucket, so it's just scoops. And I ended up needing an extra amount, so really I needed 3 scoops in the beginning. And then you just kind of mix it, and I just add a little bit at a time until I get the consistency that I want, which is this frothy mixture right here. So once you have that, you can go ahead and start applying it on the hair. Now for processing bleach, aluminum or foils would be ideal. However, this is all I have. I have 2 pieces, and you know, I'm just going to show you what you should do, and then I'm going to show you what I did to work with what I have. So to get started, I'm just brushing it out to make sure there's no knots. We want everything colored evenly, so that's a good, easy first step. And I also have these little alligator clip things for sectioning off the hair. They're just really helpful, but whatever you have would work. So I am, after separating around the ear, I separated the top half from the bottom half, and then I'm just go ahead and applying. Now, if you have foils, this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have foils for every piece of hair that you do, but I don't. So you'll see later on how I made it work. But yeah, so it's workable, but ideally you really need that foil to help it process so much better. So yeah, sorry I wasn't recording. We'll try this again. That's the bottom half. I basically put the entire bottom half in that one piece of foil, but it works. So then I'm also taking the front sections of the hair from about the ear forward and keeping that separate from the back, because I'm going to do a gradient on that. Again, you'll see that in a minute. So then I sectioned it off so it's just thin layers and small sections, and put the bleach on it. And then to actually do the ombre effect, this is how you do it. So I took the comb and I just kind of blend it. I blend it up there a little bit, And then I'd like to take my fingers, kind of like when I'm blending two different hair dyes together. If you watch my videos, you'll know what that I'm talking about. But you'll see. Just watch. So it blends really good. You just want it to get it, make sure that it's even all the way around the head except for the front sections, which I'm going to do a gradient more towards the front to frame her face. So this is what I'm talking about. See, it's going to angle up like that towards her face, and then I'm also going to have a few strands in the front that I'm completely coloring the blonde or put bleach on. So yeah. Alright, so since I only had 2 pieces of aluminum foil, I basically bundled everything that I could into the 2 pieces so that it can process. We're going to let this set for about 20 minutes or so, and then we will rinse. You can already see that it's starting to get light. So once this is done processing, we will rinse it all, and then we will show you guys what the final result is. And this is the result after the first round of bleaching and doing the ombre. So of course I had to do it again to get more blonde, but you'll see that in a second. Alrighty guys, well that is the final result and the final product. So let me just show you real quick. Turn around. Okay, so this is what her hair looks like. So, because I didn't show this in the video, so I want to be specific. So the first part of it was about here, okay? And then when I went in for the second time, for the second round, I only went up to about here. So you can see the gradient, the 3 different tones. And then, yeah, so that's where you get the different tones. So you can see the ends are more blonde than like the middle part. So that's how I was able to do that. And I did wait a day in between. So we did the first round the day before, we did the second round the next day, and then conditioned it and left the conditioner on for like a good 5 minutes to let it be good. And then that's it. I also believe that if I had the foils, it would probably be lighter than this. She is still, yes, she's still very on the yellow spectrum, which is fine. Like in reality, like we're not going for a white blonde. Like I think for ombres, the caramel butterscotch color is so pretty. And like eventually, you know, like the blonde, this could be more blonde. But like I said in the beginning, we are coloring it purple and pink at the bottom. More of an ombre, a colorful ombre. So we are doing that. And so for that reason, we're just going to leave it the way that it is, and it's going to be pretty. So stay tuned for part 2. Check out my other videos on my channel.
Check out her videos.
Lots of hair and makeup and just about everything. So if you're not, hold on, shit. Okay. So give us a big thumbs up and subscribe.
What's so funny?
Do that. And if you're not already, subscribe for more awesome videos
and her videos.
And I will see you on my next one.